Hello, Veritas. Welcome to rehearsal. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm sure you probably can. Just want to double check. Hey, Bob. Hey, Jim. And hey, Gordon. So do I have 3 of you? And it says there's 10 of you on here. So the rest of you, if you can, type in the chat and let us know you are here. And just also so we know the chat function is working. So if you have any questions tonight, you can ask them while we are rehearsing. A couple of reminders for the night. Make sure that you are exploring all of your dynamic range, please. Softs and louds and all of the in-betweens. If you can, stand while you're at home. It'll help with your breathing and your posture. Otherwise, sit up tall, okay? The agenda for the evening is going to be, in this order, sing to the Lord, heal our brokenness, be thou my vision. This will be the last night we rehearse all of these or go in depth until we do our recording sessions for these. Okay, starting next week, we'll have new material. So if you have questions, tonight is the night to ask them. Hey, James. Hey, Hayden. And hey, Ted. It is good to see you all. Tonight on tenor, we have...
Mike on the mic.
How long have you been holding on to that? It's fantastic. And in bass and soprano, we have...
Everyone's favorite Eeyore.
and on the keys, I hate saying that, we have Jim.
Alicia Keys.
There we go. Okay, guys, we're going to get started. Again, jumping straight into Sing to the Lord. And I bet you can probably wonder where we're going to start.
For he hath done... No, trumpets.
Yeah, trumpets. We're going to start top of 10. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Man.
Calling him out.
I wasn't off by that much. I was pretty close.
Okay.
Jim, what do you think? Yeah, Jim thought it was close. That's all that matters. Okay, here we go, guys. Top of page 10. This is Shout for Joy, top of 10. And just a quick reminder, Mike take tenor, I'll take baritone in case he is on bass. Guys, just a quick reminder, whenever we get to bottom of 12, there's the unison. Let the sea resound. Right there. Gentle. Next little chunk, change of character. Let the rivers clap their hands. Yeah. Once we get there, life is good. Page 14, that's a repeat of the very beginning. Yes? Just one more reminder, page 15 for you tenor twos, that sing to the last Lord is not the same Lord you have been singing. Okay? So make sure that you make the change. All right, top of 10. Here we go. Ooh. I'll give you 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord. With the harp and the sound of singing. With trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy. Let the sea resound. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord. 1. Sing to the Lord. 1. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. All right, guys, that's a really fast reminder of what that sounds like, yes? Let me make one adjustment. Apologize about that. Okay, while you are listening to this, make notes, ask questions, they're very important. Guys, let's go ahead and start, please, top of page 15. And we'll do, again, the bass, tenor 2, and I'll sing tenor 1 this time. This is Sing to the Lord a New Song. Okay, actually, let's start two bars before that. Bottom of page 14. Sing to the Lord. Jim, could you play those parts one time just so we know where we are? Yeah, that thing. Bottom of 14. Unison C. Oh, I'll give you 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Yes. Okay, and tenor ones, you guys float on top on the last part. You don't have to blow the house down. Completely kosher, okay? You have one job, though. The L of Lord must be pitched on the top note. I don't want any of this. None of that, okay? All right, let's go back to the beginning of this and run it all the way through. I'll be singing baritone, Casey on bass, unless Casey wants to sing bass or baritone.
Nope.
Perfect. Casey on bass, I'm on baritone, and then we'll have our tenor two, tenor two. All right, here we go. From the top. Ready? And breathe. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord a new song. For he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have worked salvation for his salvation. The Lord has made his salvation known and revealed his righteousness to the nations. He has remembered his love and his faithfulness to the house of Israel. And all the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord. With the harp and the sound of singing. With trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord. Shout for joy. Let the shade sound. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. All right, one note I want us to just double check and just make sure we all hear is measure, or bottom of page 13. This is for all bass baritones. Bottom of 13. Let the mountains sing for joy. The G natural on the word for, everyone. Make sure that that is spot on in the middle. Can we do that, please? Measure 102. Measure 102. Here we go. Let's do out of context, and let's just do note by note. Ready, and... Let the mountains sing for joy. Yeah, and it makes more sense when you have the tenors with that, and that definitely helps to lock things in. But just know, basses and baritones, this is your cross to carry and to bear, and when you get there, take care of it, okay? All right, any questions from the gallery? I'm looking in the chat. Don't be afraid to type. While the rest of us are moving on then to heal our brokenness, unless I see any other questions pop up. Okay, let's go on then. Heal our brokenness. And I'm sure that you know where we're going to start with this.
Lord.
Exactly. Bottom of the first page, pick up to bar 7. Let's do the bottom 3 voices, and then we'll do the top 3 voices. Lord, Jim, could you just play right there, measure 6, beat 3, and just give us like the first two measures right there. Good, littleness. Lift, everybody. Lift, tenor ones. Then everybody does their thing. Okay? Everybody measure 10. There is a lift after that half note. Okay? Unless you are a tenor 2, you lift. So if you're a tenor 2, you have a lift after brokenness. Ness, to you, great healer. That's you, tenor 2s. Everybody else gets a lift after the first half note of U. Okay? And it's not a quarter rest, it's an eighth rest. All right, here we go. Bottom of that page, measure 6, beat 3, bottom 3 voices. Lord, 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 and 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Good, let's do that one more time. And just a reminder, you great. If I'm a tenor 2, okay, you're not really crescendoing through that, but it needs to be a surge between those quarter notes, okay? Let's do that one more time. Same parts. Lord, Lord, Lord. Use the L of Lord to pitch the note on the note you were singing. Ready? And Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Good. Okay, let's do the upper 3 voices. And Mike, how do you feel about singing tenor 1 for that?
I think I can do it.
Perfect. All right, Mike will sing tenor 1, I'll sing tenor 2, Case will sing baritone. Here we go. There's the notch note. Can you give us the E flat one more time? Lord, Lord, Lord. Here we go. And 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Good. All right. Let's have all people start from the very beginning. And let's do the bottom 3 voices, and then Jim can cover us on the top voice. Yay! Unison. Unison.
On the 3rd. Great.
Right. All right, here we go. Breathing in on the shape of the vowel that you're going to be singing, everybody. Here we go. 1 and 2 and T. O Lord God, hear our prayer. O hear our prayer. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Good. Real fast before we go on, remember if we can, tenor 2s. You. We don't want to lift there. It needs to carry over. You great. That's what we're looking for from the tenor 2 part right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. Same place, bottom of 6, last 2 beats. Bottom of measure 6, last 2 notes, and we'll go to the end. Here we go. Lord, Lord, Lord. And 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Lift. Oh, hear our prayer. And we live all day long for that low E flat from Casey. Okay, guys, I don't think we need to repeat any of those. I know we've exhausted this to make sure that you know this and you feel comfy. Anybody have any questions about this? Any questions? Hello, Christopher Crippen. And hello, Army. It is good to see you. I'm just waiting. I'll give you about 10 more seconds to type. Going once, going twice. Sold. All right, Be Thou My Vision. And I'm sure that you know where we're going to start with this.
Page 6, here we go.
Yes. Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. All right, let's do this a cappella, please. No piano just yet. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and. With riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou and thou only first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasures thou art. Yeah, so it's very exposed, and thank you guys for doing that. Everybody, where I find that we can have potential pitfalls is on measure 53 when we have cross voicing. So the baritones are below the basses, right? And so let's go ahead and start at bar 50, and let's just do the bottom 2 voices, no tenor, and then we'll add back in the piano now so we can have context.
Okay.
Let's do accompaniment. This is bar 50. Bar 50, baritones and basses. Thou and thou only, thou, that's the bass note. Here we go, bum bum, 1 and 2 and T. Thou and thou only first in my cross voicing here. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. Good. And so notice everybody at home, baritones and basses, once you've crossed on 53, you come back to a unison E natural on the next bar. Yeah? On that high King of. And then we have one more opportunity for crunch. And that happens to be on the next bar, the second syllable of heaven. And then you have an E, you have an A and a G against each other. And it can sound crunchy and muddy unless you feel really confident with that, okay?
And then also on my after that. Da 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 bum. That F sharp in my is also dissonant against the melody.
That is correct. Yes, against the E.
So it's going to sound wrong, basically.
Yes. And so let's go ahead and hear the bass line isolated. Just to let you basses know at home, this is what it's supposed to sound like. Can we start on 54, Casey? And let's have Jim just double it, just to drive the point home to you. 1 and 2 and T.
King of heaven, my treasure.
Good. And let's do that, just start right on heaven. right on the C natural of heaven or C sharp. Let's go slower. Well, 1 and 2 and T. Great. Those of you at home, I hope you copy and paste what just happened, okay? Let's add in the baritone line right there. I'll sing right there. Heaven, that's your G sharp. Ready? And 2 and T. Heaven, my treasure thou art. Okay, and it's going to sound crunchy on purpose, and just go with it. Okay, baritones, you were exactly. Do that one more time, Jim. That, and that's what it's going to sound like. Okay, but it happens so quickly. Notice that doesn't matter how fast it gets through. The most important part is when you get to treasure thou art, locking in those fourths. Okay, let's start adding in the tenor part right there. Same place, bar 54. Here we go. High King of Heaven. We'll go a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and T. High King of Heaven, my treasure thou art. Good. Let's go up tempo now. Same place. Here we go. 1 and 2 and T. High King of Heaven, my treasure thou art. That's what we're looking for, okay? All right, let's start at the top of 6, up tempo with the piano now, please. With riches. And remember, everybody at home, you are going on a date with somebody. You don't want to be awkward on the first date. Yeah, know your partner and know how they're stepping so you don't step on their feet. Okay? Know when you're important. Baritone sound the melody. If you have a half note, I heed not riches, man's empty praise, thou mine inheritance. Not all notes are created equal. Okay? All right, here we go. Top of 6. Baritones. 1, 2, and. With riches I heed not man's empty praise. So, with that in mind, we don't need to do any more of that chunk right there. Let's take a look, please, at page 9. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision. Not 2 and D and a 1, 2. Lift. Lift. Those are going to be where our lifts go, just so we are all in. I haven't specifically told you these yet, so now I'm telling you. So mark them. I just marked them in mine. Okay? So 78, 1, 2, lift. It'll be an eighth rest, technically. Okay? Okay? Hope that is as clear as mud. Guys, let's start, please. Top of 9. Can you give us our just the first 2 measures right there, Jim, so everybody has context? All that fun stuff. Okay, here we go. Start starting notes one more time. Sorry. Heart, baritone, heart, tenor 2, heart, tenor 1. I'll sing tenor 1. 1 and 2 and T. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall. makes sense. That's probably a good thing to let you know, right? Yeah, Jim's wondering, are you going to cue my last note? Yeah, probably so. I should let him know that. Ruler of... Jim, let's have the guys cut off be your cue for that last note. Okay. All right, guys, let's start top of page 10, please. This is our O. You'll get 2 beats coming in on beat 3. Here we go. 1, 2. O, lift. And then and then Jim very quickly plays through the end of it, okay? Let's hear these parts real fast. Let me have the tenor by itself at bar 78, please. Here we go, starting with just tenor by themselves. Well, 1 and 2. 1, 2, lift. 2, 3, 1, off. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Baritone line. Casey, you want to sing both of these?
Sure.
Perfect. Oh, here we go, baritone. Ready? And 1 and 2. 1, 2, lift. 2, 3, and lift. Fantastic, thank you. And here's the bass part. 1 and 2. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, 3, 1, off. Great. And just so everybody knows, at the end of this last breath, so we go, oh, that's an eighth rest. Ruler of quarter rest. So the piano has its key. Okay. So the first rest is going to be quicker than the second rest, just so we all know, okay? All right, let's do all 3 voices, please, starting at 78. Unison, yay, unison. Give me a downbeat on that measure, please. Ready, 78. 1, and... Correct, and it'll be that tempo. We're not going to make it any slower than that because of our recording it. Okay, so just make sure that's what's going to be coming your way. All right, let's get back into that, and we'll go from top of 9 to the end of that page, please. Top of 9 to the end. Hard, 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 bum, bum. Here we go. 1 and 2 and T. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision. 2, T, unison, and Exactly. All right, guys, thank you. I hope that clears up your questions on the ending of this piece. I will see you on Zoom. All right, guys, thank you. Great rehearsal.